Tired of Skyrim feeling too repetitive? It's too easy now, huh? Like, I was just like you, and straight up, I hadn't played Skyrim for years. My goal in this video is to actually bring a whole new light to Skyrim and its exploration. I'm gonna tell you my strict survival rules, a brand new way of playing the game that's genuinely gonna make the game feel different. And there's no excuse this time. You got a PC, got an Xbox, you got a PS4, a PS5, I don't give a shit. You're good. Just listen. So just to put you in perspective, I'm gonna lay out some rules and then I'm gonna explain everything. First of all, I'm playing a warrior trying to be rich and honorable who is descended from blacksmithing family. So he will try to be a blacksmith as well. He has honor in creating his own things to wear them himself. Second, I cannot loot any clothing off of people unless it's something they're carrying with them, as in it's not something that they are currently wearing. Then, I cannot loot during a fight. That's just too fake. It doesn't make sense for me. I can't eat meals if I'm hungry as well, since I'm playing the game on survival mode, which I will talk about as well. And fifth and most important, there is a death penalty, no matter what. This last one is very important. I saw it from a creator called Thane Bishop, and I really loved the way he said it and everything. I was already kind of role-playing Skyrim, but he re-motivated me to add some more rules and make the game so much funner. Now, the things I'm going to talk about are some daily routines: preparing before a journey, eating food while at the inn or at your camp, exploration, how you're going to take the pacing of the exploration slow and you're not going to rush to go from village to village or city to quest from quest. You're going to take it chill, you know what I'm saying? Then there's survival challenges like hunger, sleep, cold, and all of that. You also have to talk to NPCs in a more realistic way and act out like your character, the one you created, will act out. So I'm going to talk about all of these in kind of an order, not really. And at the same time, at the end of the video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that'll most probably help you out even more. But if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'm more than willing to make a second video about this, since it can get pretty big. Now with that out of the way, let's actually show you what I'm talking about. So I will try to keep this as much as I can in order. First of all, daily routine. We are starting our day. And usually, as a player, you have a journey, you have a quest to go on, and you want to go places. Now, the important thing is, in this roleplay, is you have to decide on how deep you want to take it. For example, if you want to take it a little bit more detailed, then you take off your clothes before going to bed. When you wake up, you put your clothes back on. Me, what I do in cities is often I will take my helmet off whenever I'm in a village or a town, or I go to an inn, so that it seems more realistic, as if I'm friendly, I have my helmet off or whatever is my headwear off, and I'm talking to people, especially if the helmet is covering my face. A lot of times I like to make my follower wait outside when I go to bed, but these are all details that I could talk more about if you guys ask me in the comments. But for now, let's keep it simple. You need to eat, because you're playing Skyrim on survival mode, so you need to have food prepared. Do you have any food cooked? Do you need to buy any food from probably waitress or something like that? Do you have the ingredients that maybe you need to buy or find? And then you will have to cook them, and before going on a long journey, you will have to prep a couple of different meals that will give you some hunger restoration. At the same time, do you have the right clothing? Often in Skyrim, there's different weathers, like sometimes it's really cold, sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's rainy. So you need to have these different clothing either on you, on your follower, in your horse inventory, somewhere. And by the way, don't worry, I will show the list of mods that I have. Everything that I'm mentioning here is actually taken care of, and I'm playing the game on the PS5, so you don't even need a PC for all of these. I will not mention things that I myself couldn't do but would require you to do. So essentially, it's a pretty quick one, but just prepare. Look at the city, look at your inventory before leaving, look at what you gotta do. For example, I like to go smithing to make sure that I have my camping equipment, so that if I want to sleep outside while on a mission or something like that, because I'm drained and I literally don't have any stamina and I'm debuffed, well, I would like to be able to go to sleep wherever I am, right? So I'm gonna build myself that, especially as a blacksmith, but it's an easy thing to build. You don't really need to be role-playing a blacksmith to do this. You could also buy these things. And I just make sure that everything is correct before heading out. But just keep in mind that some of the adventure is sometimes not being prepared. That will happen. Things will happen. And this is the whole point of replaying the game in this way. Is that death has a penalty, so you're taking the game more seriously. But if shit happens and you just mess up, right? Like, you forgot your shit at home. It is what it is. Like, go out there and just try to survive the best you can while not breaking the immersion. And if you die, man. It's fine. Like, it's up to you to decide how harsh the punishment is anyways. Just make sure there is one and you follow through so that subconsciously you will take the game more seriously. But that's about it for this. Now, the second part of this video is exploration. I think one of the most important things to do to explore is taking it at a slow pace. You cannot understand how important this is. You should visit like lesser known places. Talk to NPCs in a more meaningful way. Look at the ingredients you have, let's say, and try to understand what they do if you are going to do any sort of alchemy, for example, and actually get off your horse and collect these ingredients. Don't just spam the button to collect everything without understanding what you're doing, because that defeats the purpose. Now, again, if alchemy, for example, is not your focus, you don't need to focus on it. I'm just saying whatever it is. You shouldn't just rush from one city to the next just because you're on a quest right now. You should take it slow. While you stop somewhere, while you're on your way to deliver a letter, let's say, you should check out the surrounding buildings, talk to the folk there, and take your time. Get off your horse. Again, if you are riding a horse, get off that bitch. Take in the world. You know how people watch videos of just a relaxed Skyrim 10-hour meditation video? Well, that's kind of how you're supposed to do it, but playing and making it fun. You're not supposed to just go mission to mission, again, unless that's what you want to do, but then this isn't the video for you probably. But the point of the video is to take things one at a time and actually act out as if you are the character you're playing. Huh, it worked! Ha 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 ha, battle cry. The Nordic power, as they say. There it is. Come here, goat. I swear I've done this mission before, and I'm pretty sure I didn't play in Nord before, so I probably didn't even have this power. But whatever power I had, I'm sure I didn't use. Like, the only reason I use this is because I'm scared of dying, because I have rules of death in this game, and if I die, there's an actual consequence. So I have to utilize all my abilities, my powers. I have to utilize all my potions and poisons as well, because you're supposed to take the game more seriously now. That's the true advantage. I know it feels like I'm repeating myself, but I feel like I had to tell this to myself so many times before actually picking the game back up again and convincing myself that it's actually worth replaying, because I just thought Skyrim's the same old Skyrim, but you can make it different just by having a couple of rules. The game feels so much more of a well-established RPG whenever you take care of these rules. And if you were to be a wizard, it would maybe be reading more of the books that you collect and actually learning more enchantments and trying to see why this enchantment works this way. If it's a sneaky person, you know where I'm going with this. You would try to pickpocket more or whatever the fuck, right? The point is, whatever you're doing, whatever type of person you have, take the time to actually invest in that character. But the one thing that should remain the same, at the very least, is your sleeping, your eating, your clothing, and all of those. So for the second point, if there's anything you should remember, just take it at a slow pace, look at your surroundings, collect what you need to collect, don't rush places, and really take in the beautiful world that these devs have created for us. Alright, so that was the more prepared part of my video. Now I'm actually going to go and show you the real life example of me telling you what I'm doing exactly as I'm doing them while playing. After that, I will also show you all the mods, so stick around for that. And as I said, I have other videos planned for this. I will make a more in-depth guide of being in caves and this and that, as you guys request as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the examples. The point of this gameplay in Skyrim is that you know the game already. You know how the game is. Nobody is trying to discover the game for the first time playing the way I'm playing. The point is that you feel tired of Skyrim, but you really miss it. That's what brings us back to these games, is that you want to play the game again. And I wanted to play the game so bad. I want Elder Scrolls 6 at this point so bad. But the issue is that you know everything about the game and nothing feels new. So why not focus down a little bit more, like what has been hidden in plain sight, instead of just simply doing the same old thing over and over again. At first, I hadn't really thought about it. At first, I was strictly playing the game as simply a warrior. That was it. But as I kept playing, I noticed that maybe I would want to incorporate more realistically how I would play. How would I genuinely survive? In survival mode, there is no such thing as healing over time unless I sleep. Therefore, these potions of healing are very important and I have to keep track of them.
No cure of Rorikstead.
I can now take off my helmet. Because I'm taking the game seriously, and I don't want to just make a only warrior, that's it, swing axe, move on. I'm trying to make a realistic warrior, a person who is trying to not only be someone who survives, but someone who actually achieves things in life. Now, I have said no magic. That was a strict rule. Therefore, I have not done any sort of magic at all. Not even enchanting. The closest thing I have to magic is alchemy. And even that, I don't think I've put 1 point in it. So the point is, right now, my goal is to officially survive long enough. Which means that, realistically, as a warrior, I'm going to have to learn how to utilize nature around me to heal myself. Because currently, I don't have a follower to do things like that. I need potions, right? So, to get potions, I need to make them. Or buy them. Buying them, the problem is that it becomes very expensive, for one. And not only it becomes expensive, but a lot of times merchants don't even have them. And so why not start creating them myself? One thing I also will say right now is that you will see me that sometimes I will take something from a chest or from somewhere, and sometimes I will not. The reason I do that is because, well, realistically, sometimes I would take things and sometimes I wouldn't. But at the end of the day, it still is a video game. If you don't want to, you don't need to make it so realistic to the point where it doesn't feel like a game anymore. So if you want to collect cabbage, you can if the place allows you to. Or if you're making a thief or someone who doesn't care, you can take it regardless. It's your game, your rules. See, for example, there's wheat. I know that I need wheat to do a lot of my things. So of course I'm going to take wheat because it greatly helps me. And as a warrior who is here to collect shit, I'm not a soldier. And I'm not in Whiterun, because in Whiterun, I'm Thane there. So my guy kind of takes that seriously. But since I'm not a soldier, especially here, I don't give a shit if they like me taking their wheat or not. As long as it's not illegal, since I'm not trying to go to jail right now. I'm still trying to be a successful citizen in Skyrim, right? And so I'm going to utilize whatever I can to my advantage. Thank you, friend. So, here's the thing, okay? As you see, I completed a little bit of a quest, right? Now, the way it happened, the way my journey started is, I obviously, like everyone else, I went from Helgen to here to Riverwood, then to Whiterun. There is no fast traveling in this game, therefore I did quests here, and I did some quests around this side a little bit, right? Now, I took the drinking contest from the guy, from Sam I think his name, and I woke up in Markarth. So because I'm playing realistically, I'm not just gonna fast travel to Rorikstead and then fast travel to Whiterun immediately. I could have taken a carriage, but the way I want to play the game is a lot like an anime called Frieren, and you essentially take your adventure one step at a time, one day at a time, and you enjoy everything. And I like this quest because it brought me from here to Rorikstead to here. Now, I enjoyed Markarth. I did some quests, as you can see, around Markarth, but I didn't want to complete everything in Markarth because the way I complete quests, I complete cities, is becoming Thane there, buying a house, making a reputation, and doing mostly every big quest there, and then moving on. So now, since I'm in Rorikstead, I don't want to just immediately run to Markarth. That's not the goal. Now, our journey will be in Rorikstead. I don't know how many quests there are here, but this is what I'm going to do. First of all, save the game. I'm going to take this quest off, see if I have any quests that are near here. I'm gonna go now visit every building in Markarth. Oh, I'm drained. See, perfect. I'm gonna visit every building in Markarth, talk to everyone here, and do some quests here. Maybe find an alchemy spot, find the inn. That's a farmhouse. If there is an inn, that is, I'm gonna find it. And see, perfect timing. I'm drained. I need an inn. I need to go sleep somewhere. This farmhouse is open. I'm assuming he's Lemkir. I kind of forgot to check for the name.
Sissel, I won't help.
Shut up, kid. Well, anyways, it makes sense. I don't know why I can go to his house. Maybe for the quest.
Are you new around here? You should go to the inn if you need a place to stay.
Actually, see, now the kid let me know there is an inn there. I'm gonna keep playing a little bit more now. I'll let the video go on for maybe another 5-10 minutes. I just want to let you know that I'm streaming this game usually every day. What the fuck? Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Oh my god. I just want to let you know that I'm playing this game on stream most days. Sometimes when I don't have the time to stream or the energy to stream or something like that, I will still record my gameplay and post it on YouTube. So whether it's streaming live, whether it's YouTube, I'm doing this. If you want to see how this is done, by the way, I might have sounded a little bit smart in this video, but I'm actually a moron. So I'm a dumbass. I'm just trying to keep character here. So in general, if you want to see just a relaxing gameplay while with some goofy, stupid shit, come watch my stream. I'll appreciate it. I love this game so much and I think you're gonna see it. I encourage you to go play it yourself as well. Take some of the tips and tricks I have. And now I wanted to talk about mods a little bit. I'm playing on the PlayStation 5. I will get this game on the PC as well, but for now I got it on the PS5 because it was free with the PlayStation subscription and whatnot. But I just want to tell you, there's no real excuse. Get mods, they're free. A lot of them are free. Some of them aren't. I had to pay $15 for the backpack and the camping mod, but you don't even need it if you really don't want to. It's honestly immersion. But there's so many mods. The most annoying thing with the mods is downloading them and then seeing the load order on which one to place on the bottom, which one to place on. But once you figure it out, which usually it says here on the right where to place them, once you figure it out and you tweak with it a little bit, everything usually works well. So I have a Skyrim covered in dirt mod. I'm not gonna go through every mod and what it does. Go watch YouTube videos on the best mods. I can make a mod video if you'd like, but I'm just going to skim through over it quick. Khajiit warehouses to add some Khajiit stuff in it, I guess. More things to do. Immersive movement makes your character move a bit well. Well-tamed horse is a very good one because well-tamed horse essentially lets you find your horse again, lets you put horses on your followers and whatnot. This is just more salts because since now I'm in survival mode and I'm cooking, I found that there was just not enough salt and I couldn't cook food. This literally just puts so that you at least have salt to be able to cook the ingredients you actually gather. Texture overhaul, just better Whiterun, Solitude, and small villages and whatnot. Forest of Skyrim adds better forest. Julia's old towns and whatnot, City of Kings and whatnot. These are mods that essentially make some of the cities and some of the... Just read through as I'm going here. Some of the cities, some of the camps and whatnot and villages a bit bigger, a bit grander. Less vanilla, right? More things to do, newer things to see. Same thing for giant campsites. It's just better campsites. I know there's better mods on the PC, but look, you use whatever you have. Alright? Better treasure map loot is very cool because if I ever found a treasure map and then there's usually never a quest marker for treasure maps. You really have to look at the map and discover yourself where it is. So if you're doing all that work, you want better loot, right? That's all. Cooking inns and taverns adds cook pots in inns because some inns didn't have them and taverns. So this just helps again with immersion, with doing more things, right? Not angry with friendly fire, it just logic. Like sometimes you accidentally hit your follower. You don't want him to start fighting you. City of Solitude better, too many followers. This is essentially like it adds followers that I want to use, at least one of them. And it's just cool followers, stronger followers, because I will get stronger eventually, right? And I don't want my follower to remain weak forever. So I want a follower that's strong. I know there's other mods that let you make your followers stronger, like level them up, but that's not my goal. Vibrant map, honestly, useless. I just got it for fun. Immersive citizens is a very good one. It makes the citizens a bit more smart, a bit more like the AI is just better, revamped. Persuasion this is the one I was talking to you about, and this is the patch, I guess, for it. Essentially, it's just like it doesn't say if it's a persuasion, if it doesn't say that, then it has other things so you can read through. Animation rings. This is what I've been using for what I'm doing. So essentially, you get rings that allow you to do things. So I put this and I can now cross my hands. The only thing is I don't know how to get out of this. Like, I can't move. I can only jump. Oh fuck, there's a dragon. Oh my god, wait, I'll be back. Oh my fuck, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna go to the... Oh fuck, this wouldn't make sense, would it? Fuck me, let's go try to fight it. I'm gonna die here. Oh my god! I don't even have any, like, potions anymore. Fire resistance potion, come on. Let's put everything I've set to use, guys. Oh shit. What the fuck are these garbage I have? Why don't I have anything about resist fire? I guess we're gonna try to kill our first dragon live on stream. Let's try to not let him kill too many citizens. Bro, how the fuck do I fight him? Bro, this is not... Come on! Oh, there's guards. Okay, that's actually very helpful. Okay, wait. We can actually do this. I'm gonna hide because I don't want to die, right? Come on, guys! Okay, it's very good we have soldiers here, actually. Is he gonna fall? Okay, wait. This is gonna be actually very bad. So I'm gonna have to shout. Oh, there it is! We got him! What?
Oh, forgive me, Thane.
It worked!
I realized it was you. Look the other way this time. Even the Jarl's influence has...
Bro, I'm sucking the dragon's soul. Hold up. So you see, this happened, and genuinely, I was not expecting to fight a dragon, and realistically, I would have actually ran away from this. This is a perfect example of what happened. But I fought the dragon at the end of the day, and I won, and I kept it in the role-playing premises, and I used exactly what I had. Bro, where's my horse? Wait, is my horse dead? Bro, no way I actually lost my horse. So where was I at? So yeah, the rings I was showing you essentially are that. I have, because I don't have a PC and I don't know what type of mods they have for now. For the PS5 at least, you can get animation rings. And so if you want to, you can make eating a bit more realistic. So whenever you're at an inn or at your camp and you're eating, you just eat a bread or drinking, loaf of bread or sleeping. This is just a village. It adds somewhere where it should have been lord friendly wise, Granite Hill. Natural lighting helps lighting. Enhanced console graphics, better graphics. This makes farms and whatnot better, as in like the farmhouses in winter. Like in a winter area will look different to be better suited for cold temperatures and whatnot, and same for hot and whatever. Crispy lights, better lights, interior lighting, better lighting, denser grass. Obviously, this just adds a lot of more weathers, so it makes it more immersive and fun. Water looks better. That's it. That's straight up it. So it just makes the game more immersive. That's my goal until now. See now, I just killed a dragon. My horse might be dead. It is what it is. I might have to get a new one. And my goal is to essentially get to Whiterun. I'm probably going to pick up quests here that send me to Whiterun. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm here now. I'm in Rorikstead. In reality, you wouldn't necessarily travel left and right, fast travel, and take carriages every day. So why would you leave a village that you finally found where you're hungry and sleepy? As you can see, I'm hungry and I'm drained. Why would I leave this place? I would obviously not just immediately leave. I would actually take my time, relax, talk to some locals, help them out maybe as a warrior trying to make a reputation. Plus, this place is clearly affiliated with Whiterun, where I am Thane, where even when I accidentally hit a soldier and he wanted to stop me, he actually listened and obeyed because I'm Thane of Whiterun. So obviously I'm going to stay here and help, right? All of these things just make sense in a role-playing way, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So that's it. That's my last thing, my tips and tricks and whatnot. Everything is here. If you have more questions, I'm more than happy to make a second video showing more examples. But in any case, I will make more videos on this because I love this. And I'm going to be streaming. So yeah, thanks for watching. As I said, like, share, subscribe. It really helps me out. Leave a comment down below of what you think, what you want. And on that note, Kenat's out. Peace.